Hello everyone, you're welcome to today's class. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you algebraic expressions and expansion. Here, I'll be teaching you all you need to know about algebraic expression, how to solve expressions in algebra. So we are going to be looking at 4 phases in this. The first one is how to solve directed algebraic terms. And the second one will be used how to solve substitution in algebraic expression. The third one will be looking at how to remove brackets in algebraic expression. And lastly, we'll be looking at how to expand algebraic expression. So we'll be starting with the first one, how to solve directed algebraic terms. So about one example is 2 times minus 11y. You solve it directly. This is just 2 times minus 11y. 2 times 11 is 22. Since you have minus and the final thing is 2 times minus 11 is minus 22, then you bring your y forward. That's simply our answer. Another example we have here is minus 10 times minus 3y. Minus 10 times minus 3 will give us 30. Then you bring forward your y. Minus 10 times minus 3y is equals to 30y. And lastly, another example we're looking at is 18z divided by minus 3. 18 divided by minus 3 will give us minus 6z. And that's our answer. So that's how you solve your directed, or everything is just direct. So number 2, we have how to solve substitution in algebraic expression. So we are going to solve some examples. Find the value of the following when x is equal to 4, y is equal to minus 5, and z is equal to minus 3. So when you talk about substitution, all you have to do is, wherever you see the letters, wherever you see x, y, or z, the value that is attached to it is what you fix in here, just as the name sounds, substitution. So x we have is equal to 4. This will be equal to 4 minus y we have is minus 5. This is minus 5. Divide by z is equal to minus 3. This is minus 3. So what we have is 4 minus minus 5 divided by minus 3. Minus times minus is plus. So this is equal to 4 plus 5. Over minus 3. 4 plus 5 is 9. Divide by minus 3. 9 divided by minus 3 will give us minus 3. And that's our answer. Another example we have is 4y minus 3x plus 2z. Remember, we are substituting. So y, this is equal to 4y. Y is equal to minus 5. This is 4 minus 5 minus 3x. X is 4. That is minus 3 bracket x is 4 plus 2z. Z is minus 3. So this is 2 brackets minus 3. So we are going to be multiplying. 4 times minus 5 will give us minus 20. 4 times minus 5 is minus 20. Minus 3 times 4 is minus 12, plus 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. Are you seeing it? 4 times minus 5 is minus 20, minus 3 times 4 is minus 12, plus 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. So what we have left is minus 20 minus 12 minus 6. Minus 20 minus 12 is equal to minus 32. And minus 32 minus 6 is equal to minus 38. So our answer is equal to minus 38. And that's our answer. The example I want us to look at in this substitution is x divided by z minus y. Remember, our x is equal to 4, and our z is equal to minus 3, and our y is equal to minus 5. So this is x is equal to 4. We are substituting. Remember, z is minus 3 minus y is minus 5. So this is equal to 4 over, remember, minus times minus is plus. So this is minus 3 plus 5. And this will be equal to 4 divided by minus 3 plus 5 is 2. And 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. And that's our answer. So the third algebraic expression we are going to learn is how to remove brackets in algebraic expressions. So example, we have minus 7y bracket 3 minus 5y. So how do we solve this? How do we remove these brackets? So this will be equal to, remember in mathematics, whenever you see a number or a letter close to a bracket, it means multiplication. So we are going to open the bracket. Minus 7y times 3 is minus 21y. 7 times 3 is 21. You bring your y. Then minus 7y times minus 5y. Remember, minus times minus is plus. 7y times 5y is 35. 7 times 5 is 35. Y times y is y squared. Can you see that? Minus 7y times 3 is minus 21y. Minus times minus is plus. 7y times 5y is 35y squared. So we have minus 21y plus 35y squared. This will be now equal to 35y squared minus 21y. And that's our answer. Whenever you have an answer that has a negative sign at the front, make sure you turn it the other way. Let the positive one be at the front and the negative one go to the back. So this is your answer. Another example we have is bracket 10 plus 3t bracket minus 7t. So this bracket multiplied by this bracket. So we are going to use this number, this one, to multiply this and to multiply this. That's how we are going to open this bracket. So 10 times minus 7, 10 times minus 70, 10 times 7 is 70. So since we have a negative sign, to be minus 70t. Plus times minus, plus 3t times minus 70. Plus times minus is minus. 3t times 70 will give us 21t squared. And that's our answer. We can't solve for that because here we have just t and then we have t squared. So there's nothing we can do again. So 10 times minus 70 is minus 70 plus 3t times minus 70 is minus 21t squared. And that's our answer. Let's look at one other example. So still on the how to remove brackets, another example we have is 4a minus 5 brackets a minus 2. So how do we remove this bracket? Let's go. 4a minus 5 times a is minus 5a. Minus 5 times minus 2 is plus 10. Remember, minus times minus is plus. 5 times 2 is 10. So what we have is 4a minus 5a plus 10. 4a minus 5a will give us minus a. 4 minus 5 is minus 1, right? That's why we have 4a minus 5a is equals to minus a plus 10. So since we have a negative number at the front, we are going to turn it. Remember I told you have to change it. This will now be equal to 10 minus a. And that's our answer. And lastly, let's look at the final example for this section. 7p plus 5 brackets p minus q. So how do we remove this bracket? This will be equal to 7p plus 5 times p is plus 5p plus 5 times minus q is minus 5q. Remember, plus times minus is minus. 5 times q is q. So we have 2 p's. We are going to add it together. This will be equal to 7p plus 5p is equal to 12p minus 5q. And that's our answer. We have removed the brackets, and this is our answer. Lastly, we'll be looking at expansion of algebraic expansion. So we have example bracket 3 minus y bracket close bracket 4 minus y. How do we expand this expression. Remember, this is multiplication, this bracket multiplied by this bracket. So we are going to be using each of these numbers, this number to multiply this whole bracket, and this letter to multiply this whole bracket. And this will be equal to 4 multiplied by 3 minus y. Then we have minus y multiplied by 3. So we are expanding this expression. 4 multiplied by this 3 minus y. Then minus y multiplied by this. That's what we have here. We have expanded. It's 4. This is 4 multiplied by this. Then minus y multiplied by this. So we are going to open up the bracket. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times minus y is minus 4y. Minus y times 3 is minus 3y. Minus y times minus y is plus y squared. Y times minus is plus. Y times y is y squared. So this will be equal to 12 minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7. So this is minus 7y plus y squared. I hope you understand this. 12 minus 4y minus 3y plus y squared is equal to 12 minus 4y minus 3y is minus 7y plus y squared, and that's our answer. Another example we are going to be looking at is x plus 2 raised to power 2. X plus 2 bracket close squared. Remember, this is equal to x plus 2. X plus 2. Yes, this is just the expression. We have expanded this expression. So this now will be equal to, we are going to use x to multiply this bracket and 2 to multiply this bracket. So this is x bracket x plus 2 plus 2 bracket x plus 2. I hope you understand. We are using x to multiply this, which is this. We are using plus 2 to multiply this, which is this. So x times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x plus 2x. 2 times x is plus 2x. 2 times 2 is plus 4. X times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x. Plus 2 times x is plus 2x. Plus 2 times plus 2 is plus 4. And this will be equal to x squared plus 2 plus 2x plus 2x is plus 4x plus 4x plus 4. And that's our answer. I hope you're following. Let's solve more 2 examples before we round up this class. The example we have is bracket m plus 2n multiplied by bracket m plus 3n. So we are going to expand this. We are going to use m to multiply this bracket. We are going to use plus 3n to multiply. And this will be equal to m multiplied by m plus 2n in brackets plus 3n multiplied by m plus 2n in brackets. M times m is m squared. M times 2n is 2mn. Plus 3n times m is plus 3mn. Plus 3n times 2n is plus 6n squared. 3 times 2 is. So this will be equal to m squared plus 2mn plus 3mn will give us plus 5mn. Then plus 6n squared. And that's our answer. Finally, let's solve another example. 5x plus 2y. 3x plus 4y. So we are still going to use the same method, using this to multiply this in bracket, using plus 4y to multiply this in bracket. So this will be equal to 3x multiplied by 5x plus 2y. Then plus 4y multiplied by 5x plus 2y. We have expanded this expression. 3x times 5 is equal to 15x squared. 3 times 3 is 15. X times x is x squared. 3x times 2x is 6xy. 3x times 2y. 3 times 2 is 6. X times y is xy. Plus 4y times 5x is plus 20. 4 times 5 is 20xy. Y times x is xy. Plus 4y times 2y. 4 times 2 is 8. This is plus 8y squared. 4 times 2 is 8. Y times y is y squared. So now we have this. We have to add this together. This will now be equal to 15x squared plus 6xy plus 20xy is 26. 6 plus 20 is 20. So this is plus 26xy plus 8y squared. And that's our answer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope by now you know how to solve your algebraic expressions, how to solve your directed algebraic terms, how to substitute, how to remove brackets, and lastly, how to expand algebraic expressions. See you in our next class.